Peace be with you. My name is Allan Keislar. Although I'm in America, I'm always thinking about Pakistan, because Pakistan is not an ordinary place. But Pakistan is that special place where, God willing, pure Islam will be reestablished, meaning love. Above all, Islam means love and peace, surrender to God, truth and justice, and service of God and service of all humanity and all creation. So today, my good wife and I are on our way to her late mother's house. We are going to deposit her ashes. She was cremated along with her husband's ashes. So it is a very special day for us, remembering her. For those of you that were watching any of my live chats last November when she passed away, you know that she was a very, very special, wonderful woman. Wide experience, widely traveled. She was from Nicaragua in Central America, but she came, quite an amazing story how she came on her own in her early 20s to the United States and managed to get a job and work for years. She met my father-in-law and they were married, and then she brought many of her relatives to many people. She helped so many people throughout her life. She traveled throughout the world, and was a very wonderful friend of mine also. So this is sort of in the midst of this shutdown, the economy of the world. We are going for the first time to a wonderful home that her husband had built. Actually, my father-in-law was a carpenter and builder. He himself built that house. I have had a number of live chats from there also in Palo Alto, and we'll be leaving for there soon this morning, so I will make this a rather short chat, but I will take any questions or answers. So Sardar Shafiq Khan says, Salam, please dua for me. Oh God, please bless Sardar Shafiq Khan. In Pakistan, there are so many Sardars, so many great leaders, spiritual leaders as well as political leaders, or just community leaders, or village leaders, or tribal leaders. And of course, there are so many Khans, so many great leaders. Khans are also leaders, the Pashtun especially. Khans. So thank you very much, Sardar Shafiq Khan Sahib, for requesting dua, and we will take this moment to pray for all of the Khans and all of the Sardars in Pakistan. So many great, powerful, but also humble. I've seen the Khans are very powerful, but also very humble, tend to be very wonderful people. So we will pray for all of those great, may they become true Khans, true Sardars, true leaders, and true humble. Because a leader doesn't mean puffed up, proud. No, leader means humble. True leadership is by humility and by listening and by serving. So thank you very, very much for your request. I'm just looking to see if there are any other questions or comments. So far, oh, we have another Khan. Atiya Khan is watching, and Khadija Zahid is also watching. No more comments yet, so maybe I'll wait a little bit longer, because I like to answer questions. More than talking and saying things, I actually like to ask questions. So I have to hear questions and try to answer them also. So maybe I should ask some questions too. So anyone, you can answer me. What do you do to come nearer to God? For me, that's the most important thing. How can we come to God and to each other? That is the essence of life. That is the essence of religion, is to come near to God, to develop an affinity for God, to develop friendship with God, closeness with God, love for God, and for each other. Each other means not only human beings, also love for animals, other creations of God, even for plants, flowers, or beautiful flowers. We can have love and affection for them also. And for people from other planets, for extraterrestrial beings. There are so many wonderful species of life from other planets also, and many of them are very, very kind and loving, as the ones that I've met mostly. They have been. So if anybody would like to answer my question, I will reply to your comment. And what do you do to draw nearer to God and nearer to others? This relationship. This is what life is all about. It's all about love, and it's all about relationship. Love means, above all, doing things. Love is not only an emotion. Love is not only a feeling. Love is action. Action is more important even than the feeling. So the activity of love is service. So love means to serve those whom we love and to become happy when our beloved is happy. That is real love. When we find happiness in the happiness of our beloved. And that is real love. So, I don't know why. Usually we have many questions and comments, but I guess we will end then if there's no other comments or questions or no replies to my question about what do you do to draw nearer to God, to develop love for God. Let's see here. Come on this chat. Join me for a little conversation. You're welcome to, if you like. Linda is a wonderful, deeply spiritual lady. She practices Tai Chi. She taught me Tai Chi also, which is a very, very good practice. Slow movements, calms the mind. Because I've invited her to join us in this chat, but she hasn't yet. So, all right. Interestingly, there's no questions or comments except for that one from Sardar Shafiq Khan Sahib. So we will end the chat now. But thank you all very, very much for participating in these daily chats, although not much participation today for whatever reason. But if anybody does have a question or comment, I am going to give you one last chance. Okay, Hafiz Dosta said, I read Allah Quran, listen Sufi song. Read the Holy Quran or any of the holy books, many holy books, which can draw us nearer to God. As somebody said, when we pray, we're praying to God. When we read the Quran or other holy books, we're listening to God. Very wonderful. And listen to Sufi song. I love also Qawwali. Ghulam Farid Sabri was a good friend of mine, one of the greatest Sufi singers in Pakistan. He was a good friend of mine, and we sang together. I sang with him sometimes. So I love singing Sufi songs. That definitely draws us nearer to Allah. So Alina Mazhar said, I think cleaning of heart the Supreme Beloved. Allah Hafiz. Oh, we have just now big rush, but we are leaving this